welcome to episode 6 of Summer of Stylite. It is July 4th, and yes, July 4th, and I hope you are celebrating in your own safe and healthy way, and I'm here making a video for you guys. And then I will probably celebrate a little later with a nice self-quarantine burger. But at any rate, I wanted to just bring you another song that shall be on my first full-length album. And I'm a little nervous about sharing this song with you because it is definitely still a work in progress. And I think what you'll find is that it's a little repetitive. So, hey, maybe you can give me some feedback on that. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the song. I think when I was writing it, I was thinking of the Waitresses and their Christmas song, holiday song. Yeah, it's Christmas in July, but it's the song that came out in the 80s, and basically it was Merry Christmas, but I think I'll skip this one this year. And it was this whole story about how, you know, it was just like kind of a shitty year, and then she goes out and she forgets cranberry sauce and she runs into this guy that she ran into at a party. And I just kind of like that it's like this story and that it evolves. So my song kind of has flavors of that, and it's also like similar in the repetition thing going on, and maybe a little bit, you'll probably hear a little bit of the style too that is a little reminiscent of it. I definitely wanted it to kind of have that good 80s, a little bit of that like 80s meets 50s kind of feel to it, just like kind of a cute, I don't know what style, it's like it's kind of 50s, it's kind of not, it's kind of like almost like that Go-Go's feeling as well, but kind of not. So, but anyway, what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna just like lip sync. I'm just gonna lip sync the song to you, but I just wanted to tell you a little bit about why I came up with this song. So again, this song is called Another Night in LA. And as some of you know, I moved here from the East Coast. I'm a Boston girl, and in Boston, a great city, but there were like, it's still like, all things considered, it's kind of a small city. So there were only certain areas that you would go to party. And again, you know, I haven't lived there in a while, so I'm sure things have changed, but it was like, go to Lansdowne Street, or you'd go to Kenmore Square, oh Christ, I don't even know, like, you were just like Harvard Square, but like very sort of specific places that you would go, where things would be happening, and like clubs and bars and areas, you know, you just like would go to certain areas. And when I moved to LA, I found it to be like, holy shit, there's not like one, there's a downtown, but like at the time nobody goes downtown. And then there's Hollywood, but yet Hollywood's more just like where tourists go. And I realized that like LA was like this sprawling metropolis where it kind of almost didn't matter where you were. Like you could be in the Hollywood Hills, or you could be in East LA, or you could be like in Inglewood, or just different, you know, Santa Monica, Venice, but you could still feel like there was no better place to be. You were still like where the cool shit people were, because that's the city. It's like there's so many, you know, I've said this before, like any genre you're into, like music, any fashion style, any just kink you're into, or whatever, you'll find it in LA. There's definitely a group, and it's so sprawling that it's almost infinite how many different groups and styles and people and trends, and there's like a whole underground scene, which I fucking love, that, you know, unless you're from LA, you don't really know about. But again, it's this idea of like, there's no locus, there's no like central, like the place to be. And on any given night, there's like 20 to 30 places to be. And it doesn't involve celebrity or Hollywood or the, you know, the entertainment machine or the music industry machine. It's just like these really cool kind of underground, or like just sort of below mainstream things going on. But I think when you're single in LA, it's also sort of that thing of you start to feel like no matter how many different bars you go to or how many different parties or things that you go to, like shit's gonna still unfold the way it's gonna unfold. Like you'll start to see the same patterns of like the high of anticipation of going out and oh my god, this is gonna be incredible, and then like low when you're like drunk and miserable and can't get a ride or an Uber, or you know, you've lost your phone, or like this guy turned out to be a dick, or he's not paying attention to you, or so yes, I experienced a lot of that in LA. So this song is kind of like an homage to that. The other thing that I've shared about, I think like on my podcast before too, is that I find LA to be kind of a level playing field in that there's so many beautiful people here that it doesn't make you special to really be beautiful, because it's like every prom queen and every jock or, you know, star quarterback most likely will come to LA for like an acting career, to like blow up, or I guess now it's like to be an influencer. But again, it's like one of hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people, so you're not really gonna stand out. In a way, it makes, like I said, kind of everything the playing field. And the other thing that I love is that it makes this city, this location, like kind of unpredictable in that way, and that you can't kind of go by the normal patterns or expectations that you would in like a smaller city, or maybe even like a small town, where it's like you're going to see the same people out every night, you're going to run into the same dudes, you're going to, you know, run into the same girls or whatever. Here it's always like anything can happen, but on the downside, yeah, anything can happen. If that makes sense, like can kind of go both ways. So this song was just about the patterns that I saw within myself when I would go out, what would happen, inevitably happen to me. My behavior would still kind of like, the expectations would still be there, and then I would be disappointed, or the same shit would go down that I didn't expect, even though it was like different people or different guys. It was like the same shit would happen downtown, Hollywood, East LA, South LA, South Bay, you know, like it didn't matter what neighborhood, you're still gonna deal with like the same shit. And I guess that's kind of the same as everywhere. Okay, so we are going to hear the song, and again, let me talk about this song. So this song is, as I said, very repetitious, and I guess it's more about the lyrics, like I said, but I'm curious to get your feedback and see what you think. And I guess there's ways that I can kind of like change up the verse and the chorus backing tracks, but I'm just not quite sure yet how to do that. But anyway, we're gonna get started, so here we go.
The bar is packed, it's too loud, and I'm too drunk 'cause three's a crowd, and my right left 'cause she's sick and tired. Should take it out, but it's too late now. Just another night in LA. Just another night in LA. So I'm
this would be where, you know, like you have like a cool like guitar riff or something like wow, 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 or something like that. But just, yeah, I want this to be like live instruments. Okay, here we go, here we go.
8 o'clock, take a nap, then a shot. 12:01, but she still won't come. 2:08, got your text running late. 5:01, well here comes the sun. Just another night in LA. Just another night in LA. Just another night in Just another night in Just another night in
Alright, my loves. So that's it. Again, feel free to let me know what you think in the comments, or just shoot me a DM, whatever you want. I don't care. Text me. But yeah, I like, obviously, I really like the and it's fun, and I like that it has that kind of, oh, the other song I thought it was like, oh, Mickey, you're so fun, you're so fun. Anyway, but I want to see how I can kind of like change it up for, at least change up the backing tracks for the verse versus the chorus, so it just doesn't, because right now it's literally just a loop over and over and over and over for the verse and the chorus. So it'd be cool to see how to change it up a little bit. So work in progress like always. So that ends another wonderful episode, I hope, of Summer of Stylite. Again, have a wonderful, safe holiday weekend for those of you in the United States. Wishing you all the best, and I will see you next time on Summer of Stylite. Mwah!